Excuse me, ma'am. Is this the place where a fella could sign up to join that war that's going on?
It is. Why? Do you know someone who's looking to sign up?
Sure do, ma'am. His name is Elmer John, and you're looking at him. I'm talking about me, ma'am.
Yeah, I got that. Now, what's a guy like you doing wanting to fight in a war like this?
I fight for one thing and one thing only. My one and only love, Glory Ann.
Who or what is Glory Ann?
She's my sweetheart back home.
And does Glory Ann feel the same way about you?
She sure does. At least, I thought she did.
Dish the details, Elmer. What happened?
Well, you see, ma'am, how it is it's like this, you see. It all happened this way it was.
Elmer, faster with the dishing.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just all too painful to talk about. We were engaged to be married, and I caught her in the arms of another man, my neighbor Bosco.
Doesn't sound like much of an engagement then, does it?
She took my ring and promised to be my wife. Then she broke that promise the very next day.
So you're heartbroken and running away to war?
Exactly.
Aber nur...
Do you really think running off to war with a broken heart is the right thing to do? Have you tried talking to her about it?
No way, no how, no ma'am. The minute I saw them together, I jumped to the first conclusion in my head and left town to do the first thing I thought of doing. Now, are you going to let me join up or what?
I don't think you've fully thought this through, Elmer.
Who has time for thinking when there's running away from your problems to be doing?
Man kann von seinem Problem nicht davonlaufen.
I don't think I can, in good conscience, send you to the front, Elmer. Go home, find Glory Ann, and talk to her.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I was making one of those, what do you call it, hasty decisions I always make. I'll go home and see my Glory Ann, who I caught in the arms of another man, and I'll make the biggest apology banner anybody ever saw.
What's an apology banner?
It's the easiest way to say you're sorry. So long, ma'am. You take care now. Glory Ann, I'm a-comin'.
Jetzt kommt der Kobold, ne? Nein, jetzt kommt der alte Sack.
Ah, it's you again. I remember you, the miserable wretch who saw to me the last time I came to this.
I remember you.
Aber
Yes, we...
alles schon gehört.
It is my intention to go straight to the bank of the sprawl and have my substantial monies removed from this sinking barge of a city before the bank. Mr. Dung just needs...
What will happen to the BS without you?
Most likely, BS will fall in one great lump. Perhaps enough people will continue to buy into BS, but as far as I'm concerned, the people here were up to their necks in BS anyway.
We're still talking about the bank, right? You can't let the bank fail. We need that BS money to make sure the city doesn't fall.
Well, you should have thought of that before convincing the princess to turn down.
Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
Also das hat dir nicht geholfen. Die Kobolde, deine Mutter.
Oh, come on. What would your mother think?
Taking all of our family fortune away and leaving the poor to die in the streets? Mumsy would be so proud.
Scheiße.
You've delayed me long enough. It doesn't matter what you do at this point. I'm taking my money and leave. Deny me entry, and Mr. Dung has my express orders to dissolve my account and have my money sent to me elsewhere. Arrest me, and with my one phone call, I will have Mr. Dung carry out my wishes from jail. It's inevitable now.
No matter what I do, you're taking your money and leaving?
That's right, you lose. 1 star for you.
This can't just be a dead end, can it?
It can, and it be. The end.
Egal. Lass ihn rein. Er plündert sein Konto. Ja. Nein. Wir müssen das nochmal spielen. Wir müssen es nochmal durchspielen.
Miserable child. Mr. Dung will be red in the face when he hears about this. But he has his orders. My money will be dissolved from BS and sent to me elsewhere. I hope you remember this day as your precious city burns around you. Ah, it's... Yeah.
Ja, ja.
His money could really help the city's defenses. Between building materials and repairing the damage this war is causing, we are hemorrhaging money at this point. If there was only a way to talk him out of it, there must be a way to pull at his heartstrings, if he has any.
Okay,
It is my intention to go straight to the bank of the sprawl. Mr.
Ja.
What will happen to the...
Most likely, BS will...
We're still talking... You can't let the bank fail.
Well, you should...
Is there...
Also das hat nicht geholfen, deine Mutter hat nicht geholfen. Wir könnten höchstens die Kinder
Oh,
machen.
come on! Think of the children!
Ha! The children? What, you mean like you? Miserable, snotty-nosed little flesh bags, full of empty promises and endless whining. Oh no, the environment is ruined. Oh no, college tuition costs $1 billion. Oh no, I can't afford to live.
Wir hätten die
Bah!
Kobolde nehmen können. Oh. Es ist spät. Wir haben schon wieder 12:30.
Ah, yes.
Wir wollen ja erstmal anrufen.
If there were...
It is my...
Ja, ja, ja.
You think the-
Vertrauen, bla bla
Mostly.
bla.
We're still talking...
Denk an die
You can't let the
Kobolde.
bank fail.
Well, you should have thought of that before convincing...
Is there any...
There is only one goblin I think of, and I think of him constantly. Whelp. Not that it is any of your business in the slightest, but that photo was taken of me and Whelp in happier times.
Wo ist er denn? Wo ist er denn? Wir wissen, wo er ist.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to. Yoink!
No, please don't. This is my most prized possession. What would you have me do to keep it? I'll do anything.
Gib dein Geld.
Okay, don't take all your money from the bank. Allow BS to invest in ways that protect the city.
Oh, Whelp. If I could only speak with him again. I could leave all this money behind me if it would get me back my Whelp. But without him, forget it.
Jetzt können wir ihn reinlassen.
Well done, child. Mr. Dung will be pleased. Here's a little something for you, little one. Yes, something to remember me by as your precious city burns around you.
$2?
Du hast ihm das Foto von seiner geliebten Pen zurückgegeben. Aber wirst du, was noch besser ist als ein Foto? Kann man noch besser lösen. Das kann man noch besser lösen. Wie viel haben wir jetzt noch eigentlich? Wohl 3 reicht. Wir hätten sie auch zusammenführen können.
Where is he? Where's that meek little slunk of a man?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did a hopelessly heartbroken fella by the name of Elmer John come by this way? Spouting a crazy notion like running off and joining the army?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Oh, Elmer John, what have you done? Tell me, did you allow that fool to throw his life away over nothing?
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you or not.
I have to know if you sent him off to war, because if you didn't send him, then I'd like you to send me, to get as far away from that fool as possible.
I take it you're Glory Ann.
That's me, Glory Ann.
The same Glory Ann that was caught in the arms of another man?
It's not what it looked like. And if Elmer John had stuck around for more than a second, I could have explained that to him.
And you're sick of these lunk-headed men getting all hot and bothered and making hasty decisions over something that could have been settled by a rational conversation?
Exactly.
Wir wissen es ja, wir haben ihn ja abgewiesen.
Now, I'm not doing this because I drafted Elmer John and I'm trying to keep you apart.
I understand.
And I'm not doing this because I didn't draft him and I want you two to be together.
Understood.
I'm doing this because I don't think you fully thought this through. I'm denying your recruitment into the army.
I guess I was acting a little hot under the collar there for a minute. I should go home and talk things over with Elmer and... Wait. Now will you tell me? What happened to him? Did he get drafted into the war?
I didn't send him to the front. I think you'll find he'll be waiting for you when you get home. Big ol' apology banner and all.
Und allen drum
Thank
und dran.
goodness.
Und den anderen ziehen wir ein. Eine schruhen Gebälk. Eier.
Oh, hello, Lil! Isn't it an absolutely beautiful day?
Who are you?
That cuts me deep, Lil. It's me, Julian, aka Magnus the Magnificent's magnificent lower half. We ate orange slices together?
Oh, yeah. Hey.
I'm just coming from a conference of GLA members from different nations looking to help each other out.
The GLA sounds like it's thriving.
It sure is. We made some major inroads with a sympathetic group of Petrardian miners. They've offered to dig tunnels that will bring food to the sprawl without anyone knowing. I hope we can get these plans to Queen Desdemona for her stamp of approval. Then we can get things underway. But those plans are the result of our conference. Without them, I'll have nothing to present to Queen Desdemona. No plans, no tunnel, no food. Think of...
You should take these to the queen.
I'm on my way there now.
Aber ich
There's nothing here to decode.
miners I met at the big GLA conference gave me this as a gesture of goodwill. They call it a pure, unrefined power crystal. I was gonna give it to Gary. He's been real gung-ho about his studies at the Mages Guild, and I think this would be right up his alley.
Actually, Julian, I think I'm gonna yoink.
But it's a present for Gary.
Sorry, already yoinked.
Ah. Ach komm, nehmen wir jetzt Wahrheitswährung noch.
I'm a bit worried about my pal Gary. I think the stress of trying to impress his new professor Tyronius has got him down. He's been so reclusive lately, studying late into the night, and I don't know, he's become distant.
Jetzt können wir ihn durchlassen. Hoffe ich.
Lil, it is always a pleasure.
Julian, I hope you have a fantastic day.
Do you really mean that?
I sincerely do. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Du hast den Kumpel reingelassen, der auf eine Mission hier war. Aber du hast etwas in den Hype übersehen. 3-3. Passt doch. Sind wir bei 6. Jetzt kommt
Hey.
die Lala.
And what? The fact that I have.
Yeah, that's got it.
And the fact that I.
Well, you mean.
And the
Was
fact.
bringt es nur, weil wir es schon
Yeah.
kennen?
I'm actually not sure.
So wie ich kenne, schneide
Oh,
ich hier
well,
alles rein.
normally, after you.
Ist so unser Ding, warum? Überrascht mich nicht.
Well, that figures. Me and Desi are pretty tight.
Who?
Desi, Queen Desdemona? It's gonna be a thing. Try to keep up, Cece.
Who?
Cecil, Cece, you. God, it's like you're not even trying.
Kids these days.
Die Jugend von heute.
She's meeting with some high ranking member of the Mages Guild to discuss battle strategy. To be honest, she was looking for a.
Well, she can count on me.
I hope so.
It always does.
Great.
I will. I know he'd love to hear it. See you later, Cecil.
Ah ja, das war ja mit dem Spion.
You must help. We have been left. It's awful. Scum!
I still miss my beloved.
I've been doing my best. Must not confess. Cry.
Excuse me, what?
All right, I did it. I lowered the bridge and let those...
Bastards?
Right, those bastards. I let them in. It was me. Oh, you sneak.
You are hereby banished from the court of Scarborough.
Prince Phineas was right. Soon the entire sprawl will fall to the might of the kingdom of... Oh, go away. Well spotted.
Listen,
And that's how.
Excellent lie.
but that would. Even with that.
Our food reserves are stretched way too thin to accommodate the Duchess and her people.